everyone. I'm Clempat on the issues of domestic violence. Tonight, I'll be tagging my points, my program with why your spouse can easily replace you with Esther. You as Vashti with Esther. The Vashti in this context, it's a man or a woman who is not supportive, who is not honoring his or her spouse, and at the same time, a man or a woman who cannot stand up or stand in for his or her spouse. So many people in a relationship has issues with how they relate with their supposed spouse. Some people get so carried away with the idea of, after all, I am married to this person already. Some will be like, I am the husband of this person. Some will be like, I am the wife here, like Queen Vashti. She assumed too much the position of a queen, and so she felt nothing can happen to my position. But wow, from what we read from the Holy Bible, the case was never like that. It took nothing for the king to replace her position as a queen. Yes, it's a very big lesson. Though to some people it is hilarious, but truly it is a very crucial issue. You can be a queen in the palace, like Queen Vashti. She was not just a queen in the palace, she was royal blooded from birth. Yes, she was a princess from her own family before she got married to the king. And with all of this, I'm sure she was feeling on top of the world in this context of domestic violence, please. She must have been feeling like I am the best beautiful woman. She must have been glamoring her beauty. She must have been blushing, all of that. But before you know it, her character, attitude brought her down. Attitude was the only thing that differentiated Esther from Vashti. Because if you're talking of family background or connection, Vashti was well connected. She has a very good background. Unlike Esther, who was said to be an orphan, and at the same time, she was not having a good background because it was her uncle, Mordecai, that trained her, or that mentored her rather. Now, because of the attitude that Vashti was lacking, within a twinkle of an eye, she lost it. She lost her place as a queen. And that is the major reason in these our days too, many homes or many marriages, many relationships are hitting the rock. Because people assume too much. Because you're married to this person, the person is all yours for life. Because you are dating this person and you've been proposed to be married to the person, you can do and undo. But it doesn't work like that. Just like the king shocked Vashti, many people are going through the same thing. Many husbands are shocking their wives, and so also many wives are shocking their husbands. Many youth are also shocking themselves because they might be thinking, I'm married to this bros, or I'm this bros, and if I do without, I am on do without me. Sis, he can do without you. It will take him nothing. If you're asking to write home about, it will take him nothing to drop you and go for the Esther that will honor him, that will love him unconditionally, and that will promote him. You know, the situation of the king in that we're told that the king was organized a kind of an occasion to grace his well-being, his achievements, and all of that. His friends, maybe relatives and all of that, were all there. And he drank. The Bible says they were all drunk. Okay, maybe Vashti felt a whole queen like me going before the king and his family that are all drunk. You understand? Drunk family. What would take me to such a place? I beg, I can't. Just that little, come my wife, or come my queen, made Queen Vashti to lose everything. Ha! I was like, I read it over and over, the book of Esther. I read it over and over again to see if there would be a story of her after that very incident. Brother, sister, there was nothing about Vashti. Vashti lost it. It was Esther, 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 Esther all through. Reason is because her attitude brought her forward. It wasn't because she was the most beautiful. Vashti was beautiful enough to retain her home and her position, and talking about her connections, her family background. She has all it takes to maintain a. Lost it because of attitude. The king could not imagine. I called her and she refused. That singular act, she lost everything to Esther. Esther was humble. Esther was simple. Esther was though very poor, but she was filled with wisdom. She has initiatives. She has ideas. These are things that matters in every relationships. Because you are a man or because you are a woman, you feel, okay, let's assume as a husband, and you feel like, I've paid her price, she has nowhere to go to again, she's all mine. Bros, let me shock you. She might not be all yours. If you lack attitude, if you lack ideas to promote her, to encourage her, to fortify her, to make her stand firm and confidently in the society of our, in this 21st century, that every woman is trying to meet up one thing or the other. If you are a man that is not there for your wife or for your spouse or for a lady you want to date or a lady you want to get married to, you will lose her. And also, if you are a woman, you have a man that is maybe up and doing, yes, but you feel like, since he's rich, I don't need to do anything. Let me just sit down, eat his money. I don't need to hustle. I don't need to rally around. I don't need to. You are even wasting his resources. There are women like that. Because the man has everything, you waste it. Yes, you don't even help him to invest. You don't even help him to plan ahead. Okay, things can turn around tomorrow. What if this man is not as wealthy as now? You don't. There are cases of women that got married to some men. These men were already made before they came into the marriage, but because of their mismanagement, before you know it, things will just turn around and everything will just become like a dream. This man, you be hearing, this man was once wealthy. You understand? And there are also women that were made before they got married. Before you know it, story will just change. The woman will become a shadow of herself. Maybe she's somebody that loves so many things. She loves to shine. She has dreams. She has visions. She has ideas. But before you know it, they will be all gone. Because the man is not supporting. The man is not promoting her. The man is not even ready. He is not even seeing where the lady is going. I call them men and women. They are just like Vashti. They don't know where they are going to. They don't know what they are doing with their lives. So, if you are a man, I call them Vashitious. Is there any English like that? No, but because of this program, I just decide to carve it out. There are vashitious men, there are vashitious women that are not ready to be useful. They are not ready to be helpful. They are not ready to honor you. They are not ready to promote you. They are not ready to bless you. They are just there, camouflage. They are just occupying space. A woman that cannot bring Maggie to the table. You can't bring Maggie to the table. You're waiting. Maggie don't finish. Oga will come and bring it. Pepper don't finish. Oga will come and bring it. Every little things. Buy pints. Oga will come and buy. Buy bra. Oga will come and buy everything you are waiting for. Oga can die today, Oga can die tomorrow. What will you stand to gain? And that is why you see there are lots of widows suffering on earth. Yes, they are suffering because they choose to leave all the responsibility of their life on Oga. Oga can be tired. Oga has lots of responsibilities. His extended families are begging on right. So, what will you do if you are found to be a Vashti? Once you are a Vashti, you cannot reverse the time, because men, to me, men are not as patient as women. If your man knows that, now wow, this is my wife, she's always waiting for me to bring pepper, to bring Maggi, to bring salt, to buy slippers, to everything you are always waiting for Oga. One day he will just tell himself, I am tired. You don't need to even fight or to do anything. Those little things, he will just get fed up, and before you know it, he will start looking out for Esther. I am not saying that those men that cheat, they are doing it because their wife is useless. No, please read my lips. That is not the case here. I'm only trying to cite instances whereby you are a wife, like Vashti, a queen, because you are assuming the position of a wife should not give you the guarantee to load everything on your husband, load everything on him from January to December. Auntie, stand up and buy pepper. Auntie, stand up and buy Maggi. Stand up and buy kuli, buy slippers. And also to the men, because you have a wife that is running hitter-skater, trying to do this, trying to do that, you leave everything to her. Brother, you will be very disappointed one day. You wake up, you won't see her, because she will be tired. By the time you will realize that, you are just a figurehead husband, she might have been worn out by then, tired, exhausted. How will I continue like this? It is me that will bring pepper. Some men are lazy in the real sense. From morning till night, they are not thinking of multiplying anything. They are not thinking of adding anything to become something else. They are not thinking of adding anything to their lives. They are just contented, no vision, no plans, nothing. And you bring in a woman into your life. Maybe the woman is that kind of a woman that is up and doing here and there, and the woman will just, like, she'll go to work, she'll come back, she'll meet you. Today you are still in the same place, tomorrow you are still in the same place, next tomorrow you are still in the same place. You'll be married for 5 years. You are not thinking of adding up anything, brother. Change. Think of things to do with your life. You understand? This marriage thing, you see, is a very long time process. See, if you are not doing anything to better yourself, the woman too will be tired of you. And that is why I tagged it, why your spouse can replace you easily with Esther. That you are a Vashti, you are a queen in the palace is not enough. Be you a man or a woman. That you are a man, a husband, is not enough. It's a title. That is why I call some men Oga of Madam. Because apart from you come home, you drop money for food, you go out, like there is no relationship between you and your wife. And also some women, there is no relationship between you and your husband apart from carry Maggi, carry pepper, money for this, money for that. No relationship. You don't you don't multiply ideas to become something fruitful. You don't invest nothing. From January to December, you will soon get tired of each other. That is the truth. And that is why the Oga of Madam can easily replace you, that is thinking you are the almighty because you paid bride price. It doesn't work like that. That is why there is high rate of divorce. There is high rate of domestic violence. People are wrongly merged together. How can, like, 70% of relationships are wrongly merged. You get married to somebody that is visionless and you are visionful. You can't last together. You